Hi everyone, and welcome to Secrets in the Shadows. This is where we uncover some of the darkest true crime stories. Today, we're talking about a Christmas trip that turned into a nightmare for the Tiede family at their cabin in Utah. As we go through this chilling story, remember to hit the like button to support the channel. It doesn't mean you agree with what happened, just that you want to help bring these stories to light. Don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories and hit the bell so you don't miss anything. Now, let's step into the shadows of this tragic case. It was December 1990, just a few days before Christmas. The Tiede family, Rolf, his wife Kay, her mother Beth Potts, and Kay's twin daughters Lena and Tricia, headed to their snow-covered cabin in Oakley, Utah. It was a cozy spot, surrounded by the peace of the mountains, but it was also remote. The only way to get there was by snowmobile. Kay was a devoted wife and mother, known for her warmth and kindness. Her mother, Beth, was a loving grandmother, full of life and deeply connected to her family. Lena and Tricia were bright, inseparable twin sisters with promising futures ahead. They were smart, curious, and full of energy, excited for the holiday season. The family planned to settle in for the holidays, but they realized they needed to do more Christmas shopping. While some of them left the cabin to head into town, they had no idea they were leaving their home vulnerable to unimaginable danger. While the family was away, two escaped convicts, Von Lester Taylor and Edward Stephen Deli, stumbled upon the cabin. Seeing an opportunity, they broke in. Taylor and Deli weren't just after valuables. They made themselves at home, eating the family's food, unwrapping their carefully chosen Christmas presents, and even recording themselves laughing and enjoying their stolen holiday. But they had another motive. They needed the Tiede family's snowmobiles. The steep and snowy terrain made it impossible to escape with their stolen goods without them. So, Taylor and Deli decided to wait for the family to return, setting a deadly trap. Kay, her mother Beth, and Lena were the first to return. As they entered the cabin, they walked straight into danger. Taylor opened fire, killing Kay and Beth instantly. Lena was terrified and prayed for mercy, but Taylor cruelly mocked her, saying her prayers wouldn't save her. Shortly after, Rolf and Tricia arrived, completely unaware of what had happened. Taylor shot Rolf in the face, but in a remarkable act of survival, Rolf played dead, a decision that saved his life. With their plan in motion, Taylor and Deli set the cabin on fire to destroy evidence. They forced Lena and Tricia to help load their stolen goods onto the snowmobiles. The sisters, terrified and grieving, had no choice but to comply. The criminals planned to use the Tiede family's snowmobiles to flee through the deep snow, taking the twins as hostages. As the night went on, Rolf's brother, the twins' uncle, was on his way to the cabin. He had no idea of the horrors that awaited him. When he arrived, the twins, trying to stay calm, avoided making eye contact with him. This immediately raised suspicion. At first, he didn't understand why the girls were acting so strangely. But then he met his brother, Rolf, and noticed something wasn't right. Rolf, bleeding heavily from his shot, had a swollen face from the injuries, and his brother didn't even recognize him at first. Despite the bad phone connection, the uncle was able to reach 911, signaling the beginning of the rescue operation. Taylor and Deli didn't stop their rampage there. They set the cabin on fire, trying to destroy any evidence of their crime. They forced Lena and Tricia to load their stolen goods onto the snowmobiles and took them as hostages. The criminals hoped to escape into the snowy wilderness, but the police were already closing in. After a tense chase through the snow, law enforcement caught up with the intruders, capturing them both. The Tiede family's tragedy left deep scars, but it also revealed their incredible resilience. Despite losing Kay and Beth, Lena and Tricia survived the ordeal. Their strength in the face of such unspeakable violence is remarkable. Rolf, although badly injured, fought through his pain and lived to rebuild his life. The family was deeply impacted by the traumatic events at the cabin, but they refused to let it define them. They eventually renovated the cabin, determined not to let the criminals take away their memories of happy holidays spent there. Today, the Tiede family still visits the cabin each year for their Christmas vacation, honoring the lives of those they lost, but also continuing to create new, healing memories. Taylor was sentenced to death for his brutal actions, and Delhi received a life sentence. Taylor has attempted to appeal his sentence, but as of now, his death sentence remains in place. The Tiede family's story is a stark reminder of how quickly life can change and the profound impact one horrific event can have on a family. But it's also a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the importance of resilience. If this story touched you, please hit the like button and share it to honor the victims and raise awareness. Don't forget to subscribe to Secrets in the Shadows for more gripping true crime tales. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next episode.